So, the negative attributes of RH law, furthermore, that claim that a big population due to rapid expansion is beneficial to the economy is sharply contradicted by the facts. In other words, without factual basis. If this were true, the Philippines, whose population has been expanding in the quickest in Asia, together with that of Nepal and Pakistan, should have the most successful economy and the least amount of poverty. Unfortunately, these three nations have the region's most lagging economies.
Good day everyone, I'm Charlo Barayos and today I'm going to discuss the negative attributes of RH law. The contention of bill opponents that there is no population concern is neither supported by rigorous empirical research nor by surveys of public opinion. Although high population increase may not be regarded as the primary reason of the country's economic backwardness, it is one of the most significant contributing factors.
Good morning everyone. I'm here to explain the negative attributes of RH law. True corruption is most likely the country's greatest obstacle, but it cannot be the primary focus of the nation's development efforts. Many of our Asian neighbors have likewise been beset by varied degree of corruption, but they have yet achieved economic vitality by combining excellent population policy with fair economic measures. That's all, guys. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Trisha living at BSHM. For today's video, I discuss my assigned topic, which is the RH bill, as well as the disadvantages and other feedbacks and results of RH law. Based on the findings of my research, the disadvantages and the other feedbacks and results of RH law are many of disadvantages, but the one I interesting in the RH bill is the RH bill is amoral. So there is a distinction to be made between the terms amoral and immoral. Amoral refers to the inability to distinguish between right and wrong, whereas immoral goes against the ideals of society. For example, why is the immoral? Because it overlooks the purpose of sex. So, why do people engage in sexual activity? Pleasure? How can I express my feelings? To bear children? People have different perspectives on this question, and I appreciate it. For me, the RH bill is immoral because it confuses people about which acts are good and which are bad. I encountered a situation with my friend and asked him, "Friend, if I were to give you a condom, will you use it?" My friend answered, it depends. If I will have to make sex with other women, of course I will use condom, but if I have to make love with my wife, I will not." I asked him again why he will not use it to his wife, and his answer was, "Because I'm confident that my wife is clean." You see, my point is giving out free condoms creates immorality because people good for them and to dislike what is they think bad for them. Is this the choice we want? How can we be free to do something that is wrong from the beginning? I just do not understand it. People promote condoms so that they may not get STDs, but how come my friend thought that he will be using condom to other women but not to his wife? Was using condom makes men 100% safe from STDs or women from getting pregnant? I think this bill further promotes adultery, concubinage, dishonesty, and disloyalty. By giving out condom, we are championing ideas for our men to use it not to their wives but for other women. And another point, I asked my friend, aside from you are sure your wife is clean? Why you would not use condom during make love? And his answer was simple. Hassle condom is rubber, it lends pleasure. So you see, we are so altruistic about giving out free condoms. We are concerned about overpopulation, about people getting STDs, but are we really sure if these condoms will be used every time they make sex? Because we are so generous, how many times will we provide our men these free condoms? Once a week, twice a week, or 3 times a day? That's all. Thank you.
The disadvantage of RH law. The disadvantage of RH law proposed law includes the presumed encroachment on the law to revert Filipino values on abortion, the violation of religious dogma in a predominantly Catholic nation, and the allocation of limited government resources to the family planning programs. In the other hand, the disadvantage of public health bill in the Philippines is the undue focus being given to reproductive health and population and development when many more urgent and important health problems need to be addressed in the country, those that cause a significant number of deaths across the country, such as cardiovascular disease and infectional financial resources allotted by foreign donors to assist the Philippine government program could actually be better spent towards pursuing health programs targeting communicable disease that purchasing artificial contraceptives.
Good day everyone, I'm Lorelai from BSHM DC. So today I will discuss the disadvantage of RH law. The disadvantage of the proposed law include the presumed encroachment of the law of the revered Filipino value of abortion, the violation of the religious dogma in a predominantly Catholic nation, and the allocation of limited government resources to the family planning programs. So, those supporting the bill argue the providing contraceptive method to those who are poverty-stricken will reduce the expanding poverty population. They also argue that it will reduce the number of death and the spread of STDs. So, and also, those who oppose the bill argue that providing contraception will encourage more sexually behavior and increase the number of unwanted pregnancies. The RH bills are reproductive health bills in the Philippines that aim to provide universal access to the birth control.
Good day, I am here to discuss the other relevant ideas and cases that will deem support the negative or disadvantage of RH law. So, advocates contend that the RH bill promotes reproductive health. The RH bill certainly does not. It does not protect the health of the sacred human life that is being formed or born. The very name contraceptive already reveals that anti-life nature of the means that the RH bill promotes. This artificial means that fatal to human life, either preventing it from fruition or actually destroying it. Moreover, scientists have known for a long time that contraceptives may cause cancer. Contraceptives are hazardous to a woman's health. Advocates also say that the RH bill will reduce abortion rates, but many scientific analysts
themselves wonder why prevalent contraceptive use sometimes raises the abortion rates. In truth, contraceptives provide a false sense of security that takes away the inhibition to sexual activity. Scientists have noted numerous cases of contraceptive failure. Abortion is resorted to, an act that all religious traditions would judge as sinful. Safe sex to diminish abortion rate is false propaganda. Advocates also say that the RH bill is necessary to stop overpopulation and to escape from poverty. Our own government statistical office has concluded that there is no overpopulation in the Philippines, but only the overconcentration of population in a number of urban centers. Despite other findings to the contrary, we must also consider the findings of the significant group of renowned economic scholars, including economic Nobel laureates, who have found no direct correlation between population and poverty. In fact, many Filipino scholars have concluded that population is not the case or cause of poverty. The cause of our poverty are flawed philosophies of development, lack of access to education, poor economic and social services or poor infrastructures, corruption, and etc. World organizations estimate that in our country more than 400 billion pesos are lost yearly to corruption. The conclusion was unavoidable for our country to escape from poverty. We have to address the real causes of poverty and not population.
Good day everyone, my name is Kimberly Dawn Bitrol from BSHM 3C, and for today's video, I'm gonna discuss my topic about disadvantage RH law. So, disadvantage, the proposed law has a drawbacks such as the alleged infringement on the law of the revered Filipino values of abortion, the violation of religion's dogma in a country with a majority of Catholics, and the allocation of limited government's resources to the family planning programs. So, the RH or reproductive health bill is the subject of a lot of debate regarding its benefits and drawbacks. The argument put forth by those in favor of the bill is that by giving those who are living in poverty access to contraception, the population of the poor will be reduced, and additionally, they contend that it will lessen fatalities and STD transmission. Contraception provision is said to encourage more sexual behavior and increase the number of unattended pregnancies according to the opposed to the bill. So, thank you.
And I'll go